CIS stands for Center of Internet Security. So CIS creates benchmarks that is developed by the community and by the community consensus, and helps you secure your software. And CIS published the CIS benchmarks for Kubernetes as well. Let me just show you how it looks like. So when you go to the cissecurity.org benchmark Kubernetes, you'll be able to see that there is the Kubernetes CIS benchmark for securing your Kubernetes clusters, like the standard Kubernetes, how the Kubernetes should look like, what should be the security posture for your Kubernetes cluster. I have already downloaded the CIS benchmark. You can download and get the free access for that. It's more than like 330 pages. So it's 330 pages. The current version is v1.9.0. And if you scroll down, you'll be able to see the table content section, that there are the recommendations for all these sections, like the control plane section. Then you have the API server. So you can see for every particular flag within the API server, what are the recommendations and the best practices from the CIS. So like, for example, the profiling argument for the scheduler is set to false. So if we click here, you can see that it's on the master node, disable profiling. What's the rationale behind that? Profiling allows for the identification of specific performance bottlenecks. It generates a significant amount of program data that could potentially be exploited to uncover system and program data. And you can see how you can audit that. So you can see ps-ef kube scheduler, and then you can see etc kubernetes manifest kube scheduler.yaml file, and you can see that the value should be false. This is just one example, and there are recommendations for all of the Kubernetes control plane components which are there, and how on the nodes as well, the kubelet and all the other components that are there when you install and create a Kubernetes cluster, that are they up to the standards of CIS. Now, this is very critical from the CKS exam perspective as well. So let's try to understand from CKS how and what type of scenario you might encounter in the exam. So this is a Killer Coda Kubernetes cluster, kubectl get nodes. This is a standard Kubernetes cluster. Now, what you would want to do is you would want to use a tool called Kube-bench. So Kube-bench is a tool that checks whether a Kubernetes is deployed according to the security best practices as defined in the CIS Kubernetes benchmark. So Aqua Security created this open source tool that scans and is up to date with the CIS benchmarks and does all the checks for the Kubernetes cluster that you are running it against. It's pretty simple and straightforward to use. Let's try to see. And in your exam, you will not be asked to install Kube-bench. So that part is okay. But here, since we have to do that, so we are doing. So this is the curl command to install Kube-bench. We are doing the 0.9.0 version. And then let's do the installation of that. I'll give all the commands in a gist or in GitHub repository and put that in the description of the video. So that should not be a problem, so that you can follow along. And then you just need to run Kube-bench. So our setup is complete. Let's clear the screen. So the Kube-bench will run against the kube config of the current context. So if it's not there, then you can export the kube config variable, and it is now checking throughout the cluster, which is the control plane and the nodes as well. There is one more way where you can run it. So you can run it using Docker. So if you run it using Docker, you need to provide certain things like etc, var, the kubelet, and all these have to be mounted, and you also have to provide the environment for the kube config file, like from where to pick the kube config file. And also you can specify the target, like what against you want to run this particular Kube-bench command. So here we want it to run against master, the control plane node, and so that it lets you and gives you all the components, all the checks against the control plane, and then you can run it against the node. If you do not specify any target, that it will run throughout. So you can see summary policies and you can see the summary total. So it says 64 checks have passed, 15 checks have failed, and 51 checks are in warning. If we go above, we'll be able to see these are the failed kind of check. Ensure cluster admin role is only used where required. You can see ensure that the default service accounts are not actively used, service account token. All these things are there that you can get from Kube-bench. So the recommendation here is going through all the checks which are there, which like, what all has failed and why it has failed and how to fix it. Now in your exam, obviously you will be having Kube-bench that will be installed. So you don't have to do that, but you need to understand the commands, like how to run it against master, how to run it against your nodes, and see what all has failed and then how to fix it, because it provides the remedies as well. So let's see this profiling argument. So it says 1.2.15. Now, if you scroll down and you see the remediations for the master, you'll be able to see 1.2.15. So it says edit this particular file, which is the API server pod, etc Kubernetes manifest API server.yaml, and put profiling as false. So let's do that. So let's add profiling false. Profiling false. Give it some time to restart the API server. And after some time, we can see that it's again ready. Now let's again run the check. Kube-bench run master. So now this will run against the master only. And now we need to see 1.2.15. So yes, it is now passed. So 1.2.15 got passed. So this is how you'll be able to remediate some of the stuff, the posture of the Kubernetes cluster. If it comes in the exam, there might be certain scenarios where you are given, like, you need to find out or this particular stuff, or you run against, and then you need to find out, and then you need to fix, and then you need to make sure everything is passing. So whatever might be the exact scenario, we don't know, but this is how Kube-bench works, and Kube-bench is mentioned as part of the curriculum in the CKS certification exam. So this is how you should be using Kube-bench. And in general, when you are using the Kubernetes clusters and maintaining the posture of the Kubernetes cluster, doing regular compliance check of your Kubernetes cluster, then you need to have the regular CI checks for the Kube-bench. For example, you can include Kube-bench in your regular CI pipelines. And if the number of passed or failed checks, because you can export it as JSON as well. So if the number of checks are passing or failing, based on that, you can decide whether to mark this particular CI run as passed or failed. So this should be part of your regular CI pipelines. That's how you use it in production. So Kubernetes CIS Benchmarks is a great way to check the security posture of the Kubernetes clusters. And this is how you use Kube-bench. And this is very important from the CKS certification exam point of view. So in this video, we covered about Kube-bench. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, then do share and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next scenarios video. Make sure to subscribe to the playlist and share with your friends. Thank you so much.